Hello and welcome to Sweet Tea's Creations. We are live. It's Monday night, 9 o'clock. The kids are all asleep and I'm ready to share some recipes with you guys. So if you guys tuned in last week, I made a chia seed pudding. I was challenged to do that. And this week I was challenged, I have two recipes I'm going to show you guys, to make a banana ice cream and oatmeal cookies in quotes. So the healthy, I told you guys last week, I'm doing a fitness challenge, the No Excuse Moms fitness challenge from Labor Day to Thanksgiving. So for those 12 weeks, I'm focusing on healthy recipes. I told you guys I have a major sweet tooth, so healthy desserts is really gonna help out. So let me walk you through the first one, which is gonna be banana ice cream. So to start with, you take 2 ripe bananas. You're going to slice them up and you're going to freeze them for 6 hours or to overnight. So I have my bowl right here, I did that. Now, you can enjoy this by itself. If you just blend the bananas, you have what's quote unquote ice cream. It's a nice smooth texture. What I was challenged to do is come up with a recipe that I enjoy of this. So what I came up with was I'm making a chocolate peanut butter banana ice cream. And so there's so many different variations, like I said. Once your bananas are frozen, you can go ahead and grab your blender, your food processor, and put the bananas in them. I'm gonna put these in. Now you can do this with frozen fruit, pineapple, strawberries. You can buy some and freeze it. You can add mint, you can add dark chocolate to it, make a mint chocolate chip banana ice cream. There's so many different combinations. I've heard someone tell me that they do it with the pumpkin pie filling and add a little pumpkin spice to it. So whatever you like as flavors, you can add vanilla to it. You can sweeten it with a little bit of honey. Like, the possibilities are endless. So if you have a favorite way that you eat banana ice cream, please comment below and share with the rest of us. I'd love to hear it. Okay, so I have my bananas in my mixer. Now I'm going to add a ½ tablespoon of unsweetened cocoa powder for my chocolate. I'm also now going to add a tablespoon of peanut butter. Let me put this in there. Okay, they're all set. Now, all I need to do, I'm going to just blend this. I'm gonna not blend it live for you guys and save your eardrums, but you would just blend it. And if, say, maybe the bananas are so frozen, your blender or your food processor having trouble with it, you can add a little almond milk or coconut milk, any milk of choice to it, and it kind of just smooths it out. If you like it a little bit sweeter, you don't think the bananas are sweet enough, you can always add a little bit of honey to sweeten it without adding the sugar. So you blend it for a couple minutes, and then, let me show you here, it's melting a little bit. Voila, you have your banana ice cream. So this is my banana peanut butter chocolate ice cream, and it's just nice and smooth, a great dessert. I put a few bananas on top. So like I said, there's tons of different combinations. So this was kind of my challenge to that. This is what I found to be my favorite flavor combination, and bananas, peanut butter, and chocolate are some of my favorite things to eat. So there's that one. So the other thing that I'm going to share with you guys is oatmeal cookie treats, I call them, because they're not really cookies. They don't have sugar, butter, eggs, anything like that. They're vegan, just like the last thing I just showed you. But I learned this recipe, so I'm challenging you guys to try this one, because I learned this recipe a few years ago doing the Daniel fast. And I recently made it this summer, and I was like, you know what, it was a good treat to have around to kind of to snack on and to get past the sweet tooth. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna grab a nice big bowl, and you're gonna need, it's gonna be 8 ingredients, okay? This is really simple. It sounds like a lot of ingredients, but not too difficult to make. You're making your cookie dough. So we're gonna start with almond flour. Now, all almond flour is ground up almonds. So they sell it at the store already ground, or you can make your own. It can be a little bit on the pricey side. There's a lot of nuts in this recipe, heads up. So if you have any nut allergies, just know this is probably not the recipe for you, okay? So there you have the ground almond, 1 cup of oatmeal, and any of these I'll post afterwards the exact ingredients in case I'm talking too fast for you. Okay. And then we're going to add 1 cup of peanut butter. Now, if you like almond butter, cashew butter, whatever your nut butter of choice is, you can go ahead and put that in the bowl. So I'm doing peanut butter. So 1 cup of peanut butter. Okay. I'm just gonna do a quick mix and then I'm gonna add my other 5 ingredients to this. But get this mixed up and started. Hopefully you guys can see, just mixing it all around. Okay. Next, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. Get that in there. Okay. And then a 1/2 cup of raisins. Now you can also do dried cranberries, so whatever your dried fruit of choices. So I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of raisins. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped up walnuts. Get that in there. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And last but not least, 1/3 cup of honey. Get that all in there. Okay, so I have all my ingredients. Hopefully you guys can see them. I'm just now going to mix them together and create the dough. So this is nice. Like I said, it's a great treat to have around. It's all just nuts and berries. It's great to carve the sweet craving. So I'm making the dough. And like I've said, any healthy recipes you have or any crafts you have for me, keep sending them in. I've been getting them and I love it. So hopefully I can share with you. If you have one that's easy to share on Facebook Live, that's a plus, so I can do it live in front of you guys. Okay, so now we have our cookie dough batter, as you see, and then it's just like a cookie from there. You have your cookie sheet, wax paper, parchment paper, cookie scoop. This is just like a little bit, I want to say 2 tablespoons. And then you just start scooping on the oatmeal cookie treat batter. And I won't show you all of them, but I did a couple scoops just so you guys can see, hopefully right there. So you just keep on. This recipe makes about just under 24 in one batch. So you scoop them on. I can usually fit 12 on a sheet. You bake it at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes, and then you can let them cool, scrape them off, and then repeat. So just to show you guys, after you're done, here's what you have, okay? You have this oatmeal cookie-like treat. Like I said, you know, it's just all a bunch of nuts, raisins, honey to sweeten it, peanut butter, so it's actually quite tasty. It's definitely not a cookie, but when you can't eat cookies, it'll do the job. I even have, let's see, I want to say maybe 2 of my 3 kids will eat this, so that's always a plus. Yeah, so, and I want to thank you guys before we go also for the chia seed pudding, for all the different feedback you guys gave me. That one turned out really well. Another one where 2 of my 3 kids ate it, so that's a win when you can get 2 of the 3 kids to eat it. So like I said, if you guys have any recipes or crafts you want me to try, just let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next Monday.